Hi, setting goals is really, it's the way you accomplish just about anything in life. And really the main things that you want to do is, first of all, decide what you want. And then you want to come up with a plan and you want to break that down into manageable tasks. So let's take cleaning out your closet as an example. You don't really want to just jump into that and all of a sudden you're going to clean the whole closet. You really want to come up with a plan and break that up so that it feels more manageable. So instead, what you want to do is think about the things that you're going to need to accomplish the goal. Like, what are the things you're going to need to get this done? So there may be some items that you need to collect, such as trash bags, markers, hangers. There's all kinds of paraphernalia you might need. So your next step is going to be deciding what do you need to do next. You're going to have to make a list of, there are certain things that have to happen when you're cleaning out your closet. For example, what are you going to donate? What are you going to trash? What do you want to sell? What do you want to keep and reorganize? So then don't forget about creating a timeline. I would say if it's a big job, you don't really want to try to do that in one day, so think about breaking that up. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. Think about taking it like step by step. I'm going to do this part, and then maybe on another day I'm going to take the next step. Just try thinking about that. That makes it all a lot more manageable. So another tip I have for you is think about maybe one of the biggest parts of the job that's going to really help you. I would say if there are things that you think these have got to go, they're going to be trashed, I'm going to get rid of them. Okay, let's take those out first. Let's get all of that out of the way. It'll give you some relief, you'll see some progress, and then it makes the rest of the jobs a whole lot more simple. These are really the principles that you can apply to really pretty much any goal that you want to set. And so what I want to encourage you to do is think about coming up with that plan. And I actually have a free worksheet that's going to be attached that you can use to walk you through this whole process. So the thing you want to do is you really want to determine what is it you want. Now, I talked about something simple like cleaning out a closet. That's probably an easy goal to come up with, but you could have some bigger goals that you want to accomplish. What about career goals? What about something for your home, remodeling your home? So those aren't so simple and they're not so straightforward. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is set milestones. Once you make that decision, okay, this is what I want. This is the vacation that I want to go on. This is the renovation that I want to do. Then you're going to take it, you're going to make a list. I don't know about anything really that you can do to really accomplish a goal without making a list. So start making a list of all the things that you can think of that you really are going to need to do to be successful with this. And that's how you're going to come up with your milestones. Your milestones are going to be those steps that you'll even feel like, oh, I've made it this far. This is a victory. I've gotten to this step. So try that first. Once you have your milestones, it may seem silly to you, but I think that you then take those and break those up into smaller tasks. And it may seem a little tedious, but it really works. Once you have those milestones, then decide, okay, what am I going to do first? You will really feel good as you accomplish each one of those steps as you move along the way. And again, you're not overwhelming yourself. Time frames matter. So remember when I talked about the closet, you may not want to tackle cleaning out that closet in one day. So decide every weekend I'm going to do something, every 2 or 3 days. So those time frames matter. Give yourself that grace. The other thing is, things may happen that come up, and if you space it out, you won't feel so bad. But what you'll end up doing is you'll be able to adjust as you go along, and then you'll be able to celebrate because you're going to feel real good about your accomplishments along the way. And then what I really want you to do in the end is sit back and think about what you've done after you've cleaned that closet. Maybe you've planned that vacation, you've gotten that renovation done. Then you can sit back and relax and celebrate. Or how about you find a friend and tell them and you celebrate together? You may be thinking that this sounds easy, right? Well, I know it's not always that easy. And maybe you're thinking, I've tried this before. I've done it and it hasn't worked. Maybe you don't feel confident about it. Maybe because you haven't been able to accomplish your goals, you're feeling like this just isn't going to happen. So, hey, that's what I'm here for. I am willing to help you with this. You don't have to take this journey all by yourself. I have a coaching plan that I am more than happy to help you with figuring out what you want, setting those goals, coming up with those milestones, and we'll work through that whole process together. If you're tired of maybe saying the same thing over and over, year after year, but not really making that accomplishment, I'm here to take that journey with you. So I'd love to turn your ideas into real results. Feel free, email me at tctips194@gmail.com, and I am ready to get started, and we can have some fun while we're doing it.